Mike Owens here, and today I'm joined by
Yep.
Manel Starboy Cap, who returns to action March 25th, UFC San Antonio, facing Alex Perez. Manel, always a pleasure to get your time. How are things with you today?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Everything is good. Another fight camp, another fight, and another easy money.
Another return to Texas as well. Your first UFC win, the flying knee knockout over Ode Osborne, was back in Houston, Texas.
Hmm.
How does it feel to be returning back to the Lone Star State?
Yeah, it's good to back to Texas. Always um, Texas treats me well. Sometimes I travel to Texas just to enjoy his amazing city. I feel like I'm fighting home too. So the fans know me there. So it's amazing.
Is it nice to be back knowing that you'll fight under a crowd? Because I know you're
Yeah,
all back on this win streak now, but it's not the same in the Apex.
yeah, it's not the same in Apex. I like to fight in front of the people, I already told them many times, and all these interviews that, like, for me, fighting with again in front of people is all that energy, can show myself, I relieve uh, everything inside me. It's perfect. So for me, if UFC been doing this with me, so it's gonna be a lot another chaos, chaos, chaos.
100%. Let's talk about the matchup. If I face Alex Perez, as I mentioned, what do you make of him as an opponent?
Uh, the guy is tough, the guy is tough, but don't get me wrong, but I have levels on this game, have levels. And the guy is inactive, I think 2 years or 1 year, I don't know. He just fight Pantoja, he gets to submit like very easy, Uh, in the end of the day, I know my hand's gonna be raised, how? I have many options, I see a slow fighter. I see an active fighter, I don't know what he been doing, but last time I see he's supposed to fight, he's supposed to fight my brother Amir. He was fat. He was very, very fat,
Mm.
and probably I'm gonna find a very slow fighter, like I say, and if he come in this fight very slow, it's gonna be a very, very problem. Believe me, he's not gonna be there against me in a cage, It's gonna be like terrific
Yeah.
for him.
You mentioned the inactivity. I actually checked. So since Perez fought for the title against Figueirido, he's fought once and had eight cancelled
Yeah.
fights. Eight
Mm.
cancelled fights. So with that being said, can you go into this fight camp, knowing that are you confident that you'll be facing Alex Perez in there? Like, how likely is a replacement?
I was concerned. I was very concerned about that. But I believe this time, if he pull out, you're gonna have the same destiny that Bontorin pull out in a big card in Singapore against me. He get cut by UFC, you
Mm.
know. So this time, if he pull out this time too, he's gonna be cut, So he better did his job well. He better stay confident, Make the weight, make the just show up, just show up because this time if he don't appear there, gonna be cut,
Mm.
So. I believe that he's gonna show up this time. I believe that
Hope,
he's gonna show up this time. He have a
hopefully,
bills to pay, He have a bills to
yeah.
pay.
Hopefully he does, and it's obviously a better fight for you
Yeah.
as someone ahead of you in the rankings. Do you expect Perez to want to try and wrestle in this fight, or do you think he's going to try
Of
and stand
course,
with you?
of course, of course, of course. Last time they tried to wrestle with me, you see what happened, They get a Kimura, a nasty Kimura. There was the man get the surgery in arm. I
Mm.
believe that he tried to do this mistake. One can be another Kimura and another surgery in the arm, But they can wrestle. They can wrestle. I defend very well. I have my jiu-jitsu very, very, very nasty. I have a nasty jiu-jitsu. So whatever they come, it's not gonna be like. an easy day for them.
Well, obviously we've got to talk about the last fight, the decision win over David Dvorak, as you mentioned. I just want you to know how happy are you with that performance and how close was that Kimura?
Like the Kimura was tight, the Kimura was tight, and but I don't need to broke this hard, and I relieved a little bit in the end. It was already 5 seconds, and I see like okay, let's go to the second round. I released a little bit the power, but the man handled very well. The fight. He's a tough open. Mm, I gave a lot of strong body shot. He fell twice, and I believe that he was like down, that he showed that he have a good heart, and okay, and but he's just surviving because I was play a little bit, If I didn't play, he probably is gonna get done because I
Mm.
was play, so he can have the time for recovery. So I was happy for my performance. I was happy for my performance. Sometimes you don't need to finish to show that you are better than someone. I didn't force anything. I just enjoy that time. I just enjoy. I was in shape. I was very, very well. So no matter.
You mentioned there about, enjoying the time being playful, and there was a couple of taunts towards Dvorak in the fight. I just want to know if there was a particular reason why you felt a little bit more playful in that fight.
No, I don't need to torture it a lot. I don't need to. I was just there to enjoy. It was the first time my daughter was watching my fight. And was so happy. She see the father there doing what I do the best. Any particular was just me that be there. If the KO or the submission come, it will come. But this time the man was a good heart. He show up very strong, physical, and he was very ready. He was ready. I tell you, physical because if someone and that night no was prepared physical very well you would not last like 2 rounds.
Mm.
It's not gonna be that 2 rounds, and I believe this is the fight is gonna be against Alex Perez. I don't believe that his condition of physical is like Dvorak. You know, this is why I believe the fight not gonna be like till the third round.
Mm. Yeah, makes total sense. I want to read you back a quote or a caption that you put on an Instagram post. You posted an
Mm,
Instagram post a few weeks ago of sparring in the Extreme Couture gym, and the caption that you put on the post was "You won't be able to touch me." I just want to
yeah.
know what that quote means in relation to this next fight.
It's like the man don't have the speed, the man don't have the timing what I have.
Mm.
Um, I fight, I training with people very fast, and they know are able to touch me. Sometimes I get touched because I want to feel the hand sometimes. But if I don't want, they didn't touch me.
Mm.
In that fight with Dvorak, I can count how many times he touched me.
Mm.
If he touched me, it's because I was playing. He was playing too much. You know, so like I say, it's difficult to touch me. And this fight, I will show up physical very strong. With all the timing. So this is what I say. He's not gonna be able to touch me. No way.
You mentioned your speed there. What makes you so fast? Is it physical or is it mental?
It's the timing. It's the timing. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. It's like a slow motion for me. Everything what they throw is coming in slow motion. It's like I'm in another dimension. I can, I can, I, I can do all my things, and I see what's coming and prepare for another combination. And I know what's coming in another combination, and I can slip over and just smoke them.
Yeah.
It's just It's just my timing. Sometimes it's my timing that make me speed, make me fast.
Another fighter who was synonymous with his great timing was Floyd Money Mayweather. I saw that you
Yeah,
posted a photo with Floyd a couple of weeks ago. I just want to know what it was
yeah,
like meeting the best ever.
yeah. We actually we met many times here in Vegas. We cool, So it's just this time I just post, we know, size Japan, when he fight there, I meet him there. Yeah, like I'm a big fan, of the man, and right now for me is a dream come true. Be like not tell our friend, but we are close, we sometimes hang out,
Mm.
So. For me, it's a dream, Actually, I mean, I'm leaving this city because when I was kid, I was looking him that he live in Vegas, and I say one time, man, one day I'm gonna live in Vegas, so I'm here,
Mm. I think you've changed the caption to what you originally put, but the caption you first put, I think, was the best pound for pound boxer in the world and the best pound for pound MMA
Yeah,
fighter in the world.
yeah.
Do you feel like you should be number one pound for pound?
I was just mess with people, I was just mess with people, of course, I respect what people been doing, John Jones, and he's the man, I believe. A couple of fighters like Fedor,
Yeah.
Khabib, Giselle, I believe this guy, Dimitri Johnson, I was just mess with people. I love mess with people.
Talking about pound for pound and getting up
Mm,
to the title level, I think if memory serves, you're ranked number nine at flyweight in the flyweight
mm,
division. Perez ranked about number six or seven. With the
mm.
win over Perez at the end of the month, how far do you think you are away from the flyweight title picture?
No, just one fight. I just believe that I have one more fight. I believe one more fight for the title. Uh, and the most important is my contract. I think I'm the biggest pay in UFC in flyweight division. So
Mm.
this is what it matters, for me. This is what the matters. Sometimes if they don't come this time, the title that I believe that's come, my paychecks can stay big,
Mm.
always big. So this was the motto: feed my daughter, feed myself, get the good things and nice things in Vegas, enjoy my life, you know. They can see that I enjoy, I have the best things. So
Mm.
whatever they don't have more than me.
Is there a man you feel like you've got to beat after Perez, or is it just beat Perez, take his spot, beat one more guy in the top five, and then it's the title shot's yours?
No, all the plans that I have with UFC, my first fight supposed to be with backup. I was backup for the title.
Mm.
This was the plan. Uh, I don't need, I show who I am, all the talents, all uh, the skills, and I have the face to be the champion, I have the charisma, a champion, So after Perez, I believe that I can get the title shot. I truly believe, we'll work for that, and this is what's gonna happen. In my mind, this is gonna what happen.
Speaking of the champion, obviously Brandon Moreno defeated Figueirido in the fourth fight to reclaim the belt. What were your thoughts on that
Yeah,
fight back in January?
yeah, this is the fight. Moreno is more younger, younger than Davidson. Yeah, and the men don't cut so much weight like Davidson.
Mm.
Uh, this is what happened. This is sport is for young people. And Moreno just showed this to against Davidson. Uh, Davidson is powerful, but his powers go every round go. Every round is slowed down. So the youngest speak louder. In that time, and of course he's cutting weight. He's supposed to fight at welterweight. So it's gonna be more healthy for him. But it is what it is. Whatever he win, I'm gonna take whatever man.
Well, if we turn the conversation back to yourself, obviously the fight at the end of March is the primary focus. I'm sure you're training hard for that.
Hmm.
What are your goals for the rest of 2023? Where do you want to be come the end of the year?
Yeah, Michael, I have a lot of goals, uh, to my life, to my career. Uh, I wanna have the belt in my with myself in 2022 in hand. I want to buy a lot of things. A house here in Vegas is one of my goals. I want, you know, always support my family. Um, just just many things in my head right now. I'm happy. To think how the life change, how the life going. Right now I'm mm, I'm diving very well.
Mm.
So I'm enjoy my processes in my life right now. I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Will your daughter be in attendance for this fight?
My thought, two round in second round, I'm gonna win this guy. I swear.
Yeah. No, I said, will your daughter be in the building for the fight?
Sorry?
Your baby daughter, is she going? Will she be
No,
at the
no,
fight?
no, yeah, yeah, no, no. This time, no. This time, no. This time, no. Um, she's gonna be in Vegas. When she become more older, she can travel. And this all this stuff. So right now, she just watch my fight when I fight in Vegas. It's
No.
at home, so it's okay.
How special was it having her in attendance to watch the last fight?
Yeah, it was very special. I was asking my coach, hey, where is my daughter? Because you see, I was when I entered to the cage, first thing I was looking to her, was looking to her. You know me that I was looking to her, and then I thought, hey, where is my daughter? He told me, yeah, he's dead. I just for me it was very special. Give me another motivation. I was don't think about anything. I'm truly true. I was not nervous, nothing, When I get to the cage, I'm a different animal, bro. I become a very scared man, I
Mm.
don't fear anything. Um, and I was just, my concern was just looking where she was, And I know every time when I step to the cage, was sometimes looking to check her, I have a good eyes,
Mm.
and yeah, my thing was just think about my daughter,
Mm.
in that fight. So enjoy to her, So one day when she grow up, she's gonna say like my first. I see my father win, So I'm very 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 happy.
She'll be very proud when she gets to
Yeah,
get a little bit older and
yeah,
understands what her dad did.
yeah, yes, 100%.
Final question before I let you go, Manel. I've got to ask
Hmm.
because your trousers are just beaming across the screen to me. I've got to ask, where did you get those Homer Simpson pants from? Because they are fantastic.
This,
The Homer Simpson
I
pants.
get, I get in the Disney. Is this a Universal? Yes, in LA. Yeah, I get this in Disney.
They're very cool. You should
Yeah,
wear
very
them to the
good.
cage.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it. Like I always bring to the fight, to the fight week. Always bring my pajamas. I have a lot of pajamas. So,
Manel, we will leave it there. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you.
mm.
It really is. I wish you the best
Thank
of
you so
luck.
much.
I wish you the best of luck
Thank
for
you
this
so
fight
much,
on the
Mike.
25th. And if we don't speak before, then I wish you the
Thank
best
you
fight,
so
mate.
much. Thank you so much, Mike. My pleasure. Thank you.